Hi guys, welcome back. I'm excited for this video. I'm going to be cooking a whole meal today and I figured I would just document it and take you guys with me. It's going to be an Amish Mennonite style cooking video. As you can see by the title, I'm going to be doing poppy seed chicken and rice, a 7-layer salad, possibly a veggie if I get to it, and then I'm thinking of doing a really easy butter pecan or like a caramel layer cake, as well as possibly some whoopie pies. So these are pretty common, especially the 7-layer salad. I feel like that is pretty common and I haven't made it in a long time and it's actually really good, so I'm gonna do that. The poppy seed chicken and rice, I'm actually gonna do a bigger batch and put some in the freezer for later, and then I'll do the cake and the whoopie pies either today or possibly another day, but hopefully you guys will enjoy that. I'm starting off by cooking the chicken, and this is the boneless, skinless chicken thighs. You actually wouldn't need to chop them ahead of time if you don't want to, unless you want to put them in smaller pieces. But then you can go ahead and chop them after they're cooked. You just want to cook this until it is cooked through. You can also add in any salt. After I made this recipe, I realized that I should have had more salt, and I think it had to do with the type of rice I used. So make sure that you have enough seasonings either in your chicken or your rice is, flavored well. So for the sauce, I have the recipe down below, but you just mix cream of chicken and sour cream together. And also I usually sprinkle in some poppy seeds in the sauce as well. And then you're gonna make rice to go with the poppy seed chicken and then just put it together. There's like a cracker crumb top, which is like melted butter and crackers crushed along with poppy seeds, and then you put that on the top and you just bake it. So I made enough to be able to put some in the freezer. I am gonna just freeze some of the sauce and the chicken together and not do the rice, just because I could do the rice later on, but you'll see me putting together a separate container, and that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna put this in the freezer for another time. I'll just make the rice separately, but that way I have the sauce and everything ready to go. I can just pop it into the oven. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray the pan, and then I'm gonna put the rice in the bottom, and then put this sauce on top, and then cover it with the crackers. I know you can't see much at this point, but that's how it looks before you put it in the oven. And then you just bake it for like 30 minutes. Since everything is already cooked, you're just kind of trying to heat it up and give these just a little bit of a toast. Next up is the 7-layer salad. I grew up eating them out of like a 9x13 Tupperware container normally, but I decided to put them in a trifle bowl just to kind of, switch things up a little bit, and I feel like it looks really pretty. This salad is one that takes a little bit of time to obviously chop all your stuff, but it actually lasts several days in the fridge because of the fact that you put the dressing on top. So it's actually a good salad to, keep around if you like to meal prep or something like that. Also, adding onions is completely optional. If you don't like them, you can leave them off, but I do feel like it adds a little bit of flair to it. The recipes often call for frozen peas. I am not really sure why the frozen part, because obviously they still thaw, so I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm making the sauce, and the ingredients that go in it are Miracle Whip, like 1 tablespoon of sugar, and I added a little bit of vinegar. I don't know that they all call for that, but I like a little bit of tang with it. And I love Miracle Whip. I know a lot of people are mayonnaise fans, but this recipe especially I feel like would taste completely different if you were to use mayo. So I would highly suggest using Miracle Whip. And if you don't like it as sweet, you could leave out the extra sugar. This is how it looks when it's done. And this one actually has 8 ingredients, so I'm not sure why it's called 7-layer salad. The recipe actually called for peppers. So I guess it's really just customizable. Do whatever you feel like. But I'm gonna put this in the fridge until supper time and dig in. It's gonna be a little bit more than we need, but it really does look kind of pretty, doesn't it? So as always, I am thankful to be partnering with Walnut Creek Foods in this video. I have been talking about them for a long time. That is this brand. If you are not familiar with them, they are based in Holmes County, Amish country, and they make quite a number of their own products. They manufacture them and stuff there, as many as they can. Then they also have 2 main store, like retail locations in Holmes County. So there's one in Berlin and one in Walnut Creek. It's definitely a must-see if you are in that area up there, especially the Walnut Creek location. It's a really big store and it's very interesting, so make sure you stop there. They have a lot of deli products, meats, cheeses, but they also have things, you know, like butter. I was using their cream of chicken and just a lot of products. They are also all across the United States. They're not in every state, but they're in quite a number of them, so be sure to look out for their products. I can stand behind them. I love them, and I always enjoy talking to you guys about them because it's a product that I use and love, and I grew up using their stuff, and I can just speak highly of the brand. So I wanted to tell you guys that you can also order things online at walnutcreekcheese.com if you wish. It is down in the description box below. There's a really good variety of things that you can order if you don't have, you know, locations nearby or something. So make sure you go check that out, and I just want to thank them for sponsoring the video today. Show him your baby. Come, best of the baby. Aw, good job. Same little sidekick came home again. Look, you should show them all your babies. Yeah. Where's the other baby? Say, there's all your babies. Aw, good job. Wow. Oh, good job. Some of you guys wonder sometimes where the boys are or where the kids are in some of the videos. I do try to film quite a bit when they're not around. It's just a lot less stressful for me. But the boys are actually working with Nick right now. They're over at our flip house. So I'm gonna keep working on my cake. I haven't started it yet, but I'm gonna start making it. It's like a layer cake, and I'll probably put it together tomorrow then, because I'm gonna take it to a get together tomorrow night with some family. So I'll bake the cake today and then put the layers together tomorrow. So I'm using one of these butter pecan cake mixes, and these can be a little hard to find. So maybe use, I don't know if you can ever find caramel or not, but I usually have found these at Walmart most times. So I'm gonna just mix this together as directed and then bake them in 2 9-inch round pans. For the caramel sauce, you're gonna need a saucepan, and then you're gonna heat these 3 ingredients. You're gonna need 1/4 cup butter, 1.5 cups brown sugar, and a cup sour cream. Until it's almost boiling, and then you're gonna let it cool completely, and this will be drizzled over the top of the cake and down the sides. So this can also be made ahead. I'm making the cream cheese filling to go in between the 2 cake layers. You're gonna need cream cheese, Cool Whip and a little bit of vanilla pudding. So I didn't have quite enough of Cool Whip, so I whipped up some of my own with just some whipping cream. Hopefully that'll work. And then you're just gonna mix all of that together, and that's gonna be like your layer in the middle and on top. Alright, here's the caramel layer cake, and I still have some caramel sauce left over, which I may take to the gathering tonight so that, you know, we can add some more to it, but I'm probably going to put it back in the fridge. But it's a really easy cake to make, honestly. So the whoopie pies aren't necessarily going to be for our supper, but I thought I would just share it with you guys. I think I've gotten requests before, and this is a very well-known Amish Mennonite style cookie, and I rarely ever make them, so I think I'm gonna get started. They do take a little extra time because of, you know, having to make the filling and everything, but it's not terribly hard at all. So I'm gonna get started with that. So I have it all mixed, at least mostly. And then you bake them at 400 for 5 to 7 minutes. The best cookie scoopers that I have found are from Pampered Chef. This is their smallest one. I think it's the mini scoop. And I really need to get the bigger one because every time I buy another cookie scoop from somewhere else, they just do not last. Like, it doesn't want to take the stuff out. It's just, it doesn't work very well, and so I really need to buy another one. But if you're looking for good cookie scoops, highly recommend you check out Pampered Chef. If I think about it, I'll try to link them below because I think you can get them on Amazon. So I'm going to point out the size difference. This is like 2 of my mini scoops, which is more the size of Whoopie Pie than I'm used to, and then these were like 1 heaping scoop. Also, some of these first ones I baked too long. Definitely do not over bake them because they're gonna be dry. Ready to eat supper soon, but I also did not get around to making a vegetable, mainly due to the fact that I didn't have what I wanted, so I'm gonna skip it. We have salad, so I know we're not lacking in it, but in any case, I'm waiting on it to heat up, and then we will eat dinner. Alright, that's it, you guys. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I hope it gave you some new recipe ideas to try. Let me know if you eat these things or if they are common to you or not. I would love that. Also, make sure you're subscribed if you aren't already, and hit the little notification bell. YouTube does not even notify everyone, even if you are subscribed. So if you don't want to miss videos, hit the little bell beside it. That means a lot to me. Stay tuned for more videos. I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.